What's up, guys? Brad here with another episode of, well, you know what time it is. It's time for the Brozone Layer. How you doing, guys? It's Friday. Ooh, ooh. That's right, Friday. We have made it. And yes, your eyes are showing correctly. This is a sock puppet. I made a dream last night that I couldn't be seen. How would I like to be seen, though? As your favorite sock puppet. Let's see what's next. What's on the agenda today, guys? Did you know? Now that we're in our most peaceful times, unity has found a way. Life finds a way. But seriously, did you know that the Mississippi Department of Education is suspending, you heard correctly, suspending the grading scale? Like, defer. like seriously, students who take required end of course assignments will not be required to make a passing score. Defer? Like, would that anybody? No. No, that doesn't make any sense. Now, they say that they're doing it because they won't have sufficient data. I hope that my head twirl made up for my lack of hands to do air quotes. Air quotes are amazing. That's right. Apparently, they'll carry whatever requested letter. I don't know. Something like that. Anyway. Alright, guys. Look at here. Hey! What's up, guys? Brad here with what you saw correctly, no pants on. I'm gonna do this one for my peoples. How's it going, guys? Thanks for tuning in. I thought of this literally a few seconds before I started recording. I found one sock and I couldn't find the other, and it dawned on me something I was gonna say because I had everything written together, had everything plotted out for today's episode, and immediately things changed. Sorry. What changed? I'm gonna go ahead and continue with what I've written down for today's episode. Sorry. But I'm just gonna end with some honesty. Okay, I've been chatting with my mom. I've been chatting with some people. I actually had a chat this morning with an old friend, Kara from Memphis. Kara, this is for you. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and go through with it. But first things, serious note. And this does not pertain to anything in my life. Okay, this is just because of what I've been reading on Facebook. Because you guys seem to entertain me in a way that pisses me off. It's not like I'm holding on to anybody's grudge or bad vibes or anything. It's just like, wow, you guys say this and then do this and then say this, and people on Facebook are just wild. But serious note, you may not rape people. You may not be a molester. You may not be too much. But if you have a friend that has jokes about it, or you do nothing, you're just as bad. You're freaking dingleberry. Okay? It is not okay to have a friend who talks about it, who jokes about it, who keeps hinting at it, and then you say nothing. You're just as bad. Just as bad. It's basically being a rapist. Essentially, kind of, not really, but really it is. If you're not helping against it, you're obviously not helping anything at all. You must be for it or something. I don't know. But I want to make something clear on a side note. And I'm not trying to do this because every time I see something about a rape post, it's from a woman condemning a guy. But it is. It is. It just is what it is. But that's because the thing is, between men and women, men is like, men's 1 in 71 men get raped. 1 in 71 men get raped. Whereas for women, it's 1 in 5. So the fact of the matter is, unfortunately, it happens to women so much more than it would happen to a man. And just to end all of this, because I'm not here to get any backlash for what I just said. Yeah, it's majority women like going off on guys about it, but that's because obviously guys we're freaking raping people. Not we, but men are being disgusting humans, and they're raping women, and that's not okay. And you will pay for that. Bet your life on that one. Not me, maybe the cops will get you, maybe an angry mob will get you, maybe this person's angry uncle who's a hell's angel will get you. I don't know. But rest assured, what you reap is what you will sow. That is for fact. Now, last thing on this topic, again, and this is all pertaining, again, from what I saw on Facebook. If she has an OnlyFans, it does not mean yes. Okay? It does not mean yes. I'll say it again for the people in the front, because I don't think y'all are paying attention to me right here. If she has an OnlyFans, it doesn't mean yes. You can pass that to the back. Remember that game, Telephone Wire? Make sure you don't freak that one up. I did that one for you, Mom. I said freak instead of, the other. Okay? Now, I asked a question the other day to see what people thought, and only 2 people responded. My mother, of course, always a loving character in my life. The other is just an ex of mine. But it's like, I've asked this question before, and I've actually been approached with what I'm about to say. An old friend of mine, a few people have said it. Apparently, I hold back a lot of emotion in my videos. A lot of people are saying that they can see that I'm holding back things, that I'm holding things in to stay at an emotional state. And I wouldn't say that I'm trying to hold back tears or anything, hold back any hurt. I mean, yeah, I'm hurt. Everybody hurts. This isn't an easy time. Not everybody had an easy life growing up. For those of you that did, sit down and shut up. For those of you that didn't, of course, we're all here for one another. That's what it is. But I'm gonna say it now. Yeah, I'm 34, and I'm out here in Colorado now, and hell, yes, I would love to have a gal. Yes, I would love to get married. I want to start a family. I've like literally watching all of my people get married, get engaged, get ready for kids and stuff, and I'm like, man, I know I had quite a life, but damn, it's like when I'm ready to settle down, the world gets to a point where it's not interested in the idea of marriage, because the idea of marriage, I guess, puts certain labels on things. People don't like labels these days. They don't want to be labeled this, they don't want to be labeled that, but the ironic part is everybody wants to be addressed by the correct pronoun. Like, it's like, come on now, that's respectful, but just being, part of an institution is not. When no one's wanting to strip away who and how independent you are and how awesome you've come and what you've built for yourself. There are things in place for that, okay? Now, if I offend anybody with the pronoun comment I made, you go get some toilet paper and wipe your tears, because damn well I did not mean any disrespect for that. Labels are labels, whether you want to be a girlfriend, boyfriend, sub-dom, it don't matter. Don't matter. A label is a label. Husband, wife. Husband, wife. It doesn't matter, okay? It does not matter. The fact that what I'm trying to say is I'm sick of floating around as just an inspiration. I want to be someone's solid ground Tony Stark. I want my Pepper Potts I want to have that end scene in Endgame where Steve goes and he gets what he was looking for the whole time. He gets his dance, he gets his girl, happily ever after. Okay. Unless you're a fan of the comics, and then most times there's never a happily ever after. There's always something else, another threat. Galactus, whether it be Doctor Doom, this is Silver Surfer's coming on his way. It doesn't matter. I'm geeking out now. But yeah, a lot of the times when I'm spreading a message of love, I mean it. I mean every word of it. And it's coming from a real place. It's truthful. But yes, factor of the matter is, like, a lot of the times I sit and I help others and I reach out and I do things for this and that person. And most times by the end of the day, here I am just picking at my own brain. So yeah, I'd like to not just be a single entity anymore. And it bugs me sometimes. But a lot of people I know are going to tell me, it's okay. You have to do this. You have to love yourself. It's okay to be alone. Yes, I know all this. I've heard it all before. Stop telling me that, okay? Because it has not done me any good other than realizing that, yeah, okay, that's cool, okay? It's not going to progress anymore. It's not a freaking Pokemon. There's no hidden meaning in it to love yourself and to be okay with being alone. I'm okay with being alone, okay? I spent majority of all of quarantine between four walls, all by myself. And now just recently with this dog. So I don't want to hear about all of that. Be okay to be alone. I'm definitely okay being alone. I have plenty of time to myself. And it's just, that's where I sit. Okay. So that's that hidden emotion that you guys are looking for. I'm ready to be with someone. But that's neither here nor there. We have a dating show for that. So, guys, I hope you have a great Friday. Enjoy your weekend. I'm pretty sure there's a new episode of WandaVision. Go check it out if you haven't checked out the other two. Be advised, it's old sitcom style. So if you're one of the newer generational type of people, you probably won't get it. But watch it anyway because it's more. All right, guys. I love you so much. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. Love you, Mom.